Back here with Rimworld, Canadian game made by Tynan Sylvester with a new star. I'm talking about Ayn Rand, Russian writer that actually went to live in the United States, considered to be one of the mothers of modern capitalism. She was a really right-wing, and I admire this woman a lot. I think she was really ahead of her time. To me, she's extremely important to the right-wing view of the world, so I decided to make Ayn Rand the star of my second game. My first game was Elon Musk that I upload daytime, and this one I'm thinking about uploading nighttime on YouTube. I will talk much about Ayn Rand in the future, why I think she's extremely important, maybe the most important person to ever lived in the right wing, because of some views Ayn Rand has about capitalism. But in here is just an introduction to this new scenario that I'm playing. As you can see here, I'm already planting, which I don't quite need to do because I have a permanent summer, and I don't think it's going to be really nasty to get food like in my other scenario with Elon Musk. As you can see, the red dots, the red squares are the squares you shouldn't let your character do, but I just have Ayn Rand, so I don't have much of a choice. This scenario here tells the story that she lands after a minor surgery that went bad, and she wakes up in this dream world. I already have my colony a little bit, the start of it. I have my room that is going to protect me from any threats, any communist threats. Yes, everything that attacks me in my libertarian world I consider communism. So did you see that construction botched? She's not great at constructing. She's okay, she's decent, and she's good enough, but she's good with plants, which I think is the most important feature your characters should have when you are starting a new game. I'm already thinking about cooking because you save some resources when you cook. I do not know if that happens with berries, but in any case, I just cook anything I see. So there. Ayn Rand is probably hungry by now. That's why I'm making her harvest some berries. Characters in Rimworld are always hungry, so you must think about your food right at the start of the game, and they get in a bad mood, of course, if they don't eat, and they can have a nervous breakdown, which is going to be a disaster if that happens when you start the game. And right now I'm bringing my food to my colony, to my small colony. I mean, it's not going to be this small. I'm thinking about making it bigger, of course. Ayn Rand is a nudist. This is a weird game. It was actually banned in Australia, so I do not know why. How can you even think about banning a game? It doesn't make any sense to me, but in any case, I find it weird that people are so weird these days, mostly because of ideology, and that's one of the reasons I think Rimworld is so damn interesting, because of the different ideologies your characters have. I'm going to talk about Ayn Rand's ideology here in my game later, because this is just the beginning, and I'm just explaining what you should and you shouldn't do when you're playing Rimworld. The most difficult scenario is this one. Usually you start with 3 colonists, and you start with materials such as wood and steel, food, clothing. In here she has nothing. You see here, she's a slow learner. She doesn't learn very fast, which is not true considering Ayn Rand is one of the most brilliant women I have ever had the opportunity to listen. In YouTube, as I said, you can find tons of material about Ayn Rand. And I'm trying also to separate myself from, the right side of my screen to the left. If a communist threat comes from my right side, I can always go to the left and protect myself. Remember, this is a libertarian planet, so there is no state to protect you or to oppress you. Yes, if taxes is theft, that's what people believe, or some people, I don't know, and I don't really care at this point, so whatever. She's cooking right now. She's a decent cooker. She's a decent cook, and to save some resources, but it's getting late and I need to get that bed ready for her to sleep. Characters hate to sleep on the floor, so that's what I'm doing right now, not letting her do anything else but to get that wood and finish that bed. I am prioritizing that she cuts the trees to get some wood. Excellent game, as I've said before. You should try it with a 98% positive rating on Steam. Yes, 98% positive among 2,000 users. So, really good game. The creator, Tynan Sylvester, really did a good job. I congratulate Tynan Sylvester. Even if you don't want to play Rimworld for anything else other than the ideological trees you have, that would be enough. I think it's really interesting the way you can choose in detail what your character's ideology is going to be. And she's finishing the bed right now. It's about time for her to go to sleep. And this is it. Bed is ready. Good night, Ayn Rand. As Ayn Rand sleeps, I was thinking about 1 million of ways to ask for likes and subscribes and do not sound ridiculous, but I can't. Each and every way I think about asking for likes and subscribes sounds ridiculous to me. So I'm gonna use audios of the channels I follow, and let me introduce you to Brett Cooper.
But before we get into it, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to this channel if you have not already, or ring that notification bell.
Thank you, Brett Cooper. Oh man, she doesn't even know about it. Brett Cooper has a channel on YouTube, really interesting, really fun. She leans right, the right wing, and she has interesting ways of bashing on the left, so you're going to have lots of fun if you lean right, of course. If you lean left, I would avoid watching Brett Cooper's channel if I were you, because people are so nuts about ideology there. But I think her channel is great. I think she's funny, she's interesting, she's smart, and she's beautiful. She looks really good. So go there and check on Brett Cooper. And Ayn Rand is still asleep, and I'm checking the dimensions of my scenario here to see where the threats are gonna come from and where can I find more resources, such as components. Those are hard to come by, and steel and everything else. So 9 minutes, and this is the end of my video. I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.
Hey! I can't believe that you were about to click off of this video without liking it first. That was honestly rude. Be better. Hey! I can't can't believe that you were about to click off of this video without liking it first. That was honestly rude. Be better.